Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Beauty and the Bold. Today we'll be unboxing my second delivery of Dungeon in a Box. Alright, let's get this bad boy open and see what we got this month. Alright, Dungeon in a Box, Voyage of the Fallen Star, Roar of the Blazing Isles. Really cool looking artwork there. Completely different than the last one. Alright, on the back here it tells you what we have in here. We have Roar of the Blazing Isles, Voyage of the Fallen Star Adventure number 2. Tide Pool and Lava Chamber encounter maps. Exclusive skinny mini character and monster tokens, buildable 3D terrain, 2 or more 32mm scale miniatures, and special legacy cards and stickers that shape your character's fate. So again, this is the second story in this journey, and I learned a lot in the first one after doing the unboxing videos about how everything works together, and I'll explain that when we get to those parts. So, alright, first up we have the Magma Wolf miniature, which looks just freaking amazing. Super detailed. It says, so inflamed it managed at last to surround and devour the spirit of water completely. The new elemental became a creature of magma and rage, tormented by a body that perpetually forms, hardens, shatters, and reforms with every movement. Roar of the Blazing Isles. And this is one of the Dungeon in a Box exclusive miniatures. These aren't ones that you can just order online anywhere. I mean, you might be able to order it from them. So the second miniature that we got is a Tidal Knight. And he looks like a regular knight, I suppose, but with armor over his back that is kind of a giant horseshoe crab looking type of creature. Very cool, very detailed. That will be fun to paint too. Here is our sticker pack. And this is one of those things that I was kind of wrong about in my last video. I didn't really understand what we had them for. But so you get these stickers that you can use on that map that we got in the first box of the pirate ship, and basically you have to choose between 2 rooms that they send you, and depending on which room you go with, it affects what characters can come on your ship or what special abilities you have in your ship. So you definitely have to make some tough choices. You know, and I'm excited to find out what these are. And then this sticker, it goes on your star compass that you got in the first one. I didn't know what the star compass even was, but it's pretty cool. You collect all these little crystals to complete your compass. So that's pretty cool. Now that I know what they are, especially, it's not just stickers. Alright, next up we have our skinny minis, and they come in these little hard plastic sheets, and very hard plastic, pretty thick, and they just pop out, you know, super easy, you know, and they snap into these, the little bases. And here, I'll go ahead and put one together for you real quick so you can see just how easy it is. There you go. Your miniature is done, just like that. You don't have to paint it, you don't have to prime it, you don't have to wait for it to get warm outside. It's done, and you can play it just like that. So here are the character cards. You get 2 of them. Well, these may not be character cards. They were character cards in the first box, where you had to choose between which person to join you on your journey that's where those stickers came into play in the pirate ship. This time it looks like we have a Spirit of Elemental Steam. I don't know if you can see that. I'll do a close-up of it here in a little bit. But it looks like a wicked looking elemental steam spirit. And this one is the Infernus Urchin Pool. So that's interesting looking. I'm not sure what they do yet, but we'll find out. Next is our 3D terrain. And let me open this up because it feels like there's more than one piece in here. Yeah, there's 2 sheets in here. So this pops out and they snap together kind of like the Skinny Minis. Some of them fold up. Yeah, there's some that fold up, and to make these look like stone box type of things. And yeah, looks like we have like a large rock cluster. I'm not sure what these little squiggles are, but so 3D terrain is always a good thing to have. It adds a little bit more depth to your game, and you don't have to use your imagination so much. Like, I like using my imagination and playing, and you know, you kind of develop how things look in your mind, but when you have visual cues like 3D terrain or miniatures, it kind of gets everyone on the same page. So everyone doesn't have to imagine everything the same. They can, you know, have some sort of a reference so that everyone knows exactly what's going on. So next out of the box we have our map. Let's see what we've got. This is my first time looking at these maps, so I don't know what to expect. But alright. Looks like we have some sort of a cave system maybe, opening up into a pool of a sort. You know, some sort of tidal pool. Really beautiful artwork. Again, this is laid out with the 1 inch by 1 inch grid. So you can see, you know, exactly where everyone's at, know how many movements, how many spaces you can move, how far away you are from things. So that's really nice. And this looks very cool. Looks like we have some, I don't know what this is, maybe an entrance into a volcano. I know we've got some stonework in here, so it's not all natural. Here's an archway. I know you probably can't see it from there, but there's an archway and some open doors leading into this big pool of lava over here. So that looks really cool. I look forward to seeing how that plays out in the story. One thing that this is really good about is you know, helping you DM. If you've not DM'd much at all, then this is really good thing to have. It takes the guesswork out of it. Really helps direct you. You can still kind of do your own thing and build off of what they've given you, but you don't have to put in near as much legwork, you know, on your off days of trying to figure out, you know, what your next encounter is going to be and where your team is going to go. Well, that was my unboxing of my second Dungeon in a Box, The Roar of the Blazing Isles, the second story in the Voyage of the Falling Star. Let me know what your favorite item that I got in this box was. I'd say that my favorite one was probably the Magma Wolf Mini. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to paint. And speaking of which, I'll be doing a future video where I paint both the Dragon Skull Hermit Crab from my first Dungeon in a Box subscription box and the Magma Wolf. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. Right now it's a bit too cold for me to go outside and prime these figures, but as soon as the sun comes out, it starts getting warm again, I'll definitely do that, and I look forward to posting that video for you as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe over there if you can. I appreciate it. Thanks.